Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a kind of interesting video to film for you guys. I actually, in October of 2017, was sent an email by this company called Minamul, coordinator, and she emailed me asking if I would be interested in trying a skincare product that was sold on Amazon. I would have to buy the product myself if I was interested, and it was optional, but I could film a video doing an unboxing and reviewing the product. So if you want to find out how I feel about the products and what they are and what it includes and the whole scheme of things, then please keep up. So when I got this email, I was kind of intrigued because I don't really have a big following here on YouTube. They still asked me if I would be interested in reviewing the product, and I thought that it would be kind of beneficial for me to do it. So I want to say in the beginning of October, I got this email from Ashley Harris, and she's an outreach coordinator. Pretty much just read, "Hi, my name is this, and I'm part of here, and here's a little bit about the product." The brand is called Minamul, and the description that she gave in the email is as follows. Minamul is a small family-run business based in Los Angeles focused exclusively on natural organic beauty products. They just launched a new dry body brush bundle. We have a couple of question and answers, like an FAQ, and that was pretty much it. She just asked me if I was interested, and it seemed like a pretty basic, very professional email. Everything checked out. I saw the brand through the links that she sent. I saw the products through the links that she sent. I saw pretty much everything. The whole thing was that I was going to have to buy the products myself through Amazon. I was going to be given a discount code, and I'm not really sure if they want me to reveal that, but I was given a little discount code to purchase the products out of my own will and vocations. I did purchase these with the intent to look at them and critique them in the way that I know best, which is raw and completely honest. They don't want any biased opinions, and that's why they think that it's more ethical for the influencers to buy these products themselves. I didn't respond for a while, but then when I finally did, I was given the discount code and then I purchased the products, and I want to say this was in the beginning of November. I got it in like 2 days through Amazon because Amazon Prime and everything was good. Everything checked out. So I've just pretty much been using it since then. And usually about 6 weeks into using a product, you know how it works and everything like that, but I was using it on and off because of, the complexity of the products. For those of you who don't really know what dry brushing is, they do have an explanation for everything on their Amazon. They don't have an official website, but everything that they do and stand for, and all of their pricing and everything like that is on Amazon. So for this 4-piece set, some of the descriptions go as follows. Rejuvenate with our dry skin brushing bundle. Our dry skin brush is made with natural boar bristles. Spend just 10 minutes daily for a completely natural full body detox, exfoliation, and cellulite reduction. It says reduce cellulite, varicose veins, lymphedema, and stretch marks the all-natural way. You'll be amazed at the results, sometimes as fast as a few days of daily use. Incredible reach with long detachable curved handle made of the finest sleek polished wood. Easily scrub your back in the tub or shower without any hassle. 100% all-natural boar bristles ideal for pre-shower/bath dry brushing to gently reinvigorate your body and skin. No risk. We know you'll love this brush. We offer a 90-day full satisfaction, no questions asked money-back guarantee with our world-class customer service. The dry brushing is intended for exfoliating, for reducing cellulite in certain areas of the body, lymphedemas, which are swollen lymphatic glands. When you take an item and move your body in a certain way, you are reducing the amount of fluid that is built up in your lymph nodes. This is going to be a product that's good for that. Before I get into that, let's just look at the products themselves. The actual price for this is $34.95, and then you add on shipping. And you could potentially get free shipping if you're an Amazon Prime member, so that's really nice. So this is the box that it came in, and already you could see it's kind of dingy, and it didn't come like this. This is just from all the wear and tear of me bringing it around and having it in my dorm, but this is what it comes in. It's a nice sleek package. All of the products are kind of just falling out of it at this point. Definitely not a place that you want to store your products, but it was really beautiful when it first was sent to me. But already you could see it's kind of lifting, and it's kind of hard to put all the products back in. It's more so my fault than it is the products themselves. So then you open it, and it comes with the dry brush, and it's the dry brush and a little bit of a handle, a loofah, and it's kind of this long, and so it has these little sections which are openings, and that is a place where you could put in this rejuvenate handle, and then you could put it in like this, and pretty much you have something that's ready to go to use on your back. Not only can you use this handle for the loofah, but you could also use it for the dry brush as well. You just put it into this little slot, and then you're good to go, and it's pretty sturdy and it doesn't fall out, and you could also use this to scrub your back as well. It's also good for people who are disabled that can't really reach in that many areas onto their body. Also includes this konjac sponge. It's spelled Konjac, so I'm not really sure exactly how it's pronounced, but I'll just say konjac for the duration of this video, just so you know what I'm referring to. It's like a charcoal-based natural sponge that actually occurs in nature. It's not something that is man-made, and they also attach this little string to it so that you could leave it up and hang it to dry. And then the final product that it includes is this face brush. So this is kind of similar to the body brush, and it has the handle attached, so it's a little bit easier to use, and it's also smaller because the area of the face. And in addition to that, it also comes with instructions, not only for the konjac sponge, but also for directions on how to use it for the rest of the body and the face. It describes all the movements that you're supposed to do with the brush and where it's supposed to go. It says it has like a 1, 2, 3 method for the body, and then it has a very small detail about the face. So just to get into how it's supposed to be used, first the body brush, which is this. Right next to it, it says work the brush in circular motions, and it also has an image of the person and directions with arrows to show you where you're supposed to be going, and it's always upward. It says step 1 says start with the soles of your feet working upward and always in the direction of your heart. Where the soles of your feet, tops of feet, calves, and thighs. And then number 2 says now move to the back. So it starts with the front and your feet, then you go to the back, go to the buttocks, the lower back, sides, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, and chest. And finally, number 3, it says work on the arms. That includes the fingers, the palms, the backs of hands, forearms, elbows, and upper arms. Then for the dry brush face, move from side to side, gently brushing along the forehead and working down towards the chin. And this includes the forehead, cheeks, chin, and neck. And there's one diagram that's moving the brush downwards against your nose. For the konjac sponge, you're supposed to soak it for about 3 to 5 minutes in warm water. Then you gently massage it into the face in a circular motion. If using a cleanser, you use half your usual amount. And then after use, clean, rinse well, and hang to air dry. As replace every 2 to 3 months. Now, I'm way past 90 days, and I don't really intend on returning any of these products anyway, but just to kind of debunk a lot of these things, I really think that no matter what you do, any certain type of physical exercise and any type of body stimulation is going to reduce the amount of fluid that is building up in your lymph nodes. I don't necessarily think you need just this product to do that. Reducing cellulite is also a big thing because, you know, people think that their cellulite can be reduced through topical treatments. From my understanding, it's all internal. Your cellulite is just fatty deposits that develop in certain parts of your body, and it's very common for women because it's actually a secondary sex characteristic. We have these fatty deposits because from a biological standpoint, we're supposed to have children, not that we need to. That's just how our biology performs, and so we have these fatty deposits just in case we want to bear children. It's all built up in either our thighs or our buttocks. It's an internal thing. It's not something that's physical on the outside. I don't necessarily agree that you could just get rid of cellulite from a topical treatment system. It's the same with collagen. It's like you can't build up collagen by putting like a cream on your face. It's something that is internal, so you take a pill or something like that, or you inject it into your face. I don't know about that either. I don't think that that is ethical to say that that's what it's going to do. Some people say that they've seen results, but it could be a placebo effect. So it says all natural boar bristles, so that already will tell you that this is not a cruelty-free product, or at least it's not a vegan product. They are using tools from animals for their products. And finally, the sleekest polished wood. I'm not going to say that it's not polished. I'm not going to say that it is not sanded. I will say that if you get these brushes wet, if you're using these before taking a bath or before taking a shower or before any type of wetness, you're probably going to have this in the bathroom lying around. And that's what I did when I was using this product, is that I was having it in the bathroom. It didn't really get a chance to dry, and so I have all of this. Now, I don't know if you could see that, but these are black streaks that are all over the wood. That means the wood is wet and it's possibly infected with mold. Now, I don't really use this too often anymore because of that. I haven't had any skin reactions to what is developing here. Same thing with the cognac sponge. I had this product for about 1 month before it started flaking and crumbling off. Now I'm just going to demo this and show you that me touching it just a little bit as it's dry is leaving all of these little crumbly bits, and you can hear them falling onto my desk as well. This only lasted me about a month. When I say it lasted me then, it's because when it got dry, I saw little green patches on it. Now, this is a product that is natural to the environment, so obviously it's going to get moldy, and that's why they say to let it dry. Even after it dried, there was green, moldy looking stuff on it, and it started crumbling away. So now I'm left with this really thin, harsh, cracked thing, and I'm really not sure what to do with it. Obviously past the 2 to 3 month mark anyway. I think I'm going to have to toss this. I want to save it for this video to show you that it really doesn't last too long. However, when I was using it, I will say I really enjoyed the way that it felt on my skin. I didn't have to use as much product like for my cleansers and everything, and it felt really nice and soft on the face as well, and it definitely exfoliated my skin too. And it detoxified because it's a charcoal-based product. I don't think that either the brush handles, the brushes themselves, or the sponge, or even the loofah are easy to keep dry. So that is why I have like all these little mold spots in the box itself. I didn't know where to store it because I didn't have proper storage when I was at college. It would get moist in there. It would dry up eventually, but it would leave mold spots. I completely take full responsibility for that because I think that that was my fault. But you know, when you're thinking about convenience and your health and your mind and body, you're not really thinking you're gonna have to worry about possible mold, and you want that access to convenience. And if you're gonna have to worry about your products getting moldy and trying to dry them after every single time you use them and keeping them out of the bathroom, it's gonna be hard not only for you to remember to use it, and if you can't have it in the bathroom because it's too moist in there, you have to keep your products dry, it's gonna be hard to remember to use that. Not only that, but when these products do in fact get moldy, then they're no good, and these aren't necessarily cheap. If you were to buy each product individually, Ashley said in her email that it would a total of $45. So those are all my criticisms with what it says in what it's supposed to do and the description of the product. Now, in addition to that, they also have a video on their website, which is their Amazon page. I will leave a link to it below because Ashley did send me the direct link to it. This is what I'm saying when I was a little bit nervous to go forward with it because, you know, they have a lot of claims and you always have to make sure that you are being wise about getting sucked into, you know, those infomercial products that say that you have to have this now. This is what it said, and it will give you more of an insight into why you have to dry brush your body. So in the video, the captions read, "Dry brushing is rooted in a 5,000-year-old healing science called Ayurveda." I don't really know how to pronounce that. I'm trying my best. It is an Indian term, so I'm just going to call it Ayurveda for future reference throughout the video. Originating in India, Ayurveda is believed by many to be the oldest healing science known to man. This basic 5-minute dry brushing routine, so already they said 10 minutes in the description of the product, and now they're saying 5. This basic 5-minute dry brushing routine has won the hearts of thousands of women, so I guess men can't use it. The word is getting out on Facebook, and they get into some comments left by Facebook users. "This actually works. I started dry brushing at the advice of my doctor to help with adrenals. The added bonus was no cellulite and incredibly soft skin. Who knew?" Another person said, "Definitely worth doing. Improves the skin appearance and cellulite. It is my beauty routine essential." Another person said, "I try to do this every time I remember to, before I get in the shower, so like twice a week, lol. I need to step up my game." That is probably the most honest review that they gave, because I agree. It is really hard to remember to do this, And not only that, but it is very time consuming. I don't know how you can expect to rub a small brush all over your body in 10 minutes or even 5 minutes. And not only that, but you're doing your body and you're also doing your face. And not only that, but you have to connect this to the long handle to do the back of your body, which is only the second step. It's a lot to consider. And then when you get in the shower, then there's also the loofah that you use, and you have to remember to bring this in there, which is wood, which we already know can potentially get moldy. And then in addition to that, you're also using a cognac sponge, which you have to take out of the shower to let dry, because if you don't, then it gets moldy. You know, I'm not even done with the video captions yet, but it's just a lot. It continue, the company writes, the word is getting out on YouTube as well. This is where they suck people like me in. Some dry brushing how-to videos have gotten really popular, and then they go on to show a video that has around 900,000 views. You all know that that's a little ridiculous because unless you're a really big YouTuber that posts regularly and has it as a job and has really good marketing, you're not going to get 900,000 views. Now, they try to drag you in because they think that, you know, by saying that if you review this product you'll get a lot of views, then people like me are going to want to help out and review this product as well. Anyway, I digress. The dry brushing phenomena has tapped into the resurgence in all natural beauty methods, free of all chemicals and man-made ingredients. And it there, and that's the end of the video. I hate to say that it's like those infomercial gimmicks, but the dry brushing idea just seems very ingenuine. Yeah, I definitely noticed that when I used these products that it, exfoliated me very well. Didn't notice any reduction in cellulite, not that I have a lot. I've used it on those areas to see if it would have an effect, and it really didn't. Now then again, I didn't really use this as often as I probably would have liked to. It's not like I'm using this every single day in the first place, but then in addition to that, I'm like forgetting to use it. It's like a whole process for your skincare routine that can take like odds amount of time. I don't know if it's something that is going to be realistic for the average person. You know, to cop out and say something like it's based on the science of Ayurveda, I research, and this is from the website called chopra.com. And the article on this was written by Sandhya Ramaswamy, and she's an Ayurveda practitioner. The only reason that it connects to dry brushing is through the massaging process. The massaging process, as I outlined earlier, is focused on circular movements across the entire body. Now, the interesting thing is that Ayurveda is not about dry brushing, it's about massaging oils into the body. And it's about going from the face all the way down to the feet. Now, as I was describing, the dry brushing technique goes from the feet to the face, and it's all towards the heart, which is what Ayurveda is too. It all goes towards the heart. So that's in line with it, but it's not, dry brushing doesn't involve oils. So I'm like, why are they claiming this if it's not exactly what they mean? And then of course I look a little bit further, and the exact link where I purchased the package, it also says purchase with oil. And there's an oil by Minamul that is more of like a massage oil that you could use with these products. But obviously I wasn't told to do that. I wasn't mentioned that. It was just kind of there. But it's still, with the oil, it would have come out to about $42.95 instead of $34.95. It's still like a little bit less than what Ashley was saying the entire bundle would cost where you were to buy each product individually. For them to claim that their dry brushing process is similar to that ancient technique, I think that's a little bit of a deceit on the part of advertisers and marketers. Then when companies advertise that, it's obviously going to gauge the interest of young people and also older people that trust Facebook implicitly. So to wrap everything up, these are my thoughts. Keep away from water. That is pretty obvious because I outlined how things get moldy, and also the sponge deteriorates immediately. Even though it showed good results during the first month that I did use it. It completely deteriorated within that month. So please use it wisely. Make sure you keep it dry. Make sure you rinse out all of the soap that's in it. And the face brush I thought was excellent for my texture and also my acne, and also exfoliation. Like, I really love the face brush, and I think I'm going to keep it, and I think I'm going to keep using it. Not too frequently, but definitely on my bad skin days when I have a lot of texture. And as you guys know, I was sick recently, so my skin has been very congested, so I've had to use the face brush a couple times to get rid of some of the texture, and it's just so richly exfoliating, especially for my keratosis pilaris, where I just constantly have like little bite-sized pimples everywhere. So it's been great for that, and I love it on the face. I think I care more about my face than I do my body. The body brush is also nice. I love the way that this feels, like scratching like the really dry, itchy parts of my body. I think that that feels so good. But it's a little unrealistic for daily pre-shower, pre-bath use. Definitely didn't get rid of my cellulite, but I did enjoy it, and it did give me good results from exfoliation, and it improved my skin and made it a little bit less dry. Also, even though I love the loofah and I adore it, it's kind of a cop-out. Like, you could just buy a loofah anywhere. It feels the same as any other loofah you would get at a drugstore. It's not really that innovative, it's not that creative. I do like the fact that it's this shape and that you could hang it as well with these little cords, because then you could also put this back massager in here so that you could get all the parts of your body. But it's still very like flimsy and like confusing to use, because you know you have like this whole thing jutting out when you're doing your back. Yeah, so there's pros and cons to it, but at the end of the day I just think it wasn't really that creative for them to come up with. Those are all of my thoughts. And then just one more comment, the directions are horrific. You get this one sheet and it's very misleading, and if you get this wet too, you're screwed. So you better memorize how to use it, because there's no other directions anywhere else. I was watching that video that they posted. None of them were doing exactly what this said to do. So it seems like the directions are a little bit obnoxious, a little bit full of themselves, and they're also really bad because they don't really give you a detailed guide. It's also hard not to lose. It's where are you keeping this if you need to refer back to it, and the directions aren't anywhere else. And then one thing's telling you 5 minutes, and then another thing's telling you 10 minutes, and it took me about 20 minutes to do all of these things before my shower. Yeah, overall, I would give it about a 7 out of 10. I can't say that I didn't enjoy these products. It's not necessarily something that I'm like begging you guys to go purchase. If you want to see any of the makeup products and all the skincare products that I recommend, you could watch my previous video and also my skincare video that I have as well. I definitely recommend you get all of those products. There you have it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video reviewing Minamul skincare. It's a little bit of a new brand, so, you know, go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Let me know if you guys like it. Hit that thumbs up if you liked it, and give me a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!